Okay, once you have Windsurf set up, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to delete this file. I don't really need it. Move to recycle bin, fine. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start a new conversation right here. That's fine. But once you've gotten to this point, it's going to work, but you're not going to be able to build anything useful. You won't be able to build anything meaningful. So principally, the types of applications that I'm going to strongly recommend that you learn how to build is going to be Node.js or JavaScript framework types of applications. Those are, some of the more popular web apps. You can also, use those to double up for mobile apps. Python for data analytics, Node.js for web applications and mobile applications. Those are just kind of great skills to have. Anyway, with all that being said, you're going to need to install it, and the installation is going to look different whether you have a Mac or you have a PC. So to install Node.js or Git, those are the two that you want to install. You need to go down here to Cascade and ask Cascade, please install Node.js LTS, right? Long-term support. Please install Node.js long-term support. You hit enter, and again, it's going to differ based on whether you have a PC or a Mac. And I'm going to tell you point blank that this is going to be the most difficult part in this entire process. So here, let me move out the way so we can actually see what's going on here. Okay. It should have actually started by seeing if I had Node.js already installed. There you go. It looks like you have. In my case, I already have it installed, so I'm fine. So make sure you go through the process. They're going to prompt you and ask you over and over again, do you have it installed? Once you get it installed, right, once it shows that it works, what's going to happen is that you're going to test it. For Node.js, once you get it installed, and again, a Mac and a PC, the process is going to be different, but once you get it installed, you need to do node-version, all right, and you should get a response. The very first time you do this, and it says, hey, it's installed, then make sure you turn your machine off, turn your machine all the way back on. Right? And then try this because it's going to fail. I don't know why, but it's going to fail the first time until you bounce your machine. Try npm --version. If you don't get these to work after you turned it off and turned it back on, go back here. A lot of times I'll have people come back to me and ask me questions. It didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. And then what? You just gave up? You came back and asked me? Don't ask me. Go back to here and say, hey, it didn't install, or whatever. It is still not working, right? Please fix, whatever, right? In my case, it's installed, so it's fine. Remember, install it, restart your machine, and then test it with these commands. The second thing is you want to install Git. So you would have to say, please check to see if I have Git installed, okay? And install Git if I don't have it installed, okay? Please check to see if I have Git installed and install it if I don't have Git installed. All right, so it's going to check to see. And in my case, I do have it installed. All right, it's telling me I already have it installed, which is fine. In your case, it's going to go through the motions and it's going to install Git. Okay. It's going to install Git. All right. Perfect. So again, you would probably restart your machine. And after you do that, you're going to do a git --version. And you should get a response back. So here's the point. Don't go forward. You won't be able to build apps and deploy apps until you have these two things installed. Three, right? Node, npm, and Git. So I'm going to stop here. And this is going to be all of the prerequisites that you're going to need to, to start building apps.